Hi everyone, let's talk about Qwinto, which I just did a playthrough for with Rach. If you haven't seen that yet, it's linked in the description. So yeah, I've gone on about it in countless videos about how much I enjoy roll and write games. Fantastic genre of games that's now quite varied, and some amazing more recent ones like Welcome to Dino World and Welcome to... It's kind of exploded as to how many there are now, and the gateway ones like Harvest Dice and stuff. Qwinto is kind of before all of that. Before it kind of exploded into its own thing. There was Quicks before Qwinto. It's the same family, but I'd say even after all of these have come along, Qwinto is still one of the best and one of the smoothest and most elegant roll and write games. So it has it's kind of mixed in. It's the dice are rolled and everybody does what the dice say, but there is some control from the active player in that they're determining how many dice are rolled, and so the potential total for the dice. If you want a low number, you want to roll fewer dice, that kind of thing. And also, you're restricted by the dice that are rolled. You can only write in those coloured rows. So if I only choose to roll the orange die, then whatever number we roll, everyone can only put that number in the orange row. And especially as the game goes on, you can end up using that to your advantage a lot, because you can see that you happen to have left the orange row quite empty at the start, whereas everyone else only needs to put things in purple, or they need really high numbers in orange. So you can be pretty safe in rolling just an orange, and you'll be able to fill it in, and no one else will. They won't be punished for not being able to fill it in. You're only punished if on your turn you can't fill in something that you rolled. But it's a way of getting extra points. Even if you don't fill those rows up, everything is a point that you wrote down. And it's a great system anyway. In the fill the numbers in going in ascending order. If you fill the row, you get the points for the highest number you wrote in. If not, you just get a point for every number that you wrote in. All of that is great anyway, the dice selection and the restriction of only going in ascending order, and so you choose what gaps are left, and you will inevitably end up messing yourself up by leaving a gap that's too big or too small and you can't fit in the numbers that are now being rolled. But on top of all of that, it's got the bonus spaces, the pentagon spaces, where you can kind of fit in your mind where these numbers are going to go. So there's 3 dice. The potential maximum is 18, although that's unlikely, especially if people don't choose to roll 3 dice all of the time. And you can kind of see in your head where the numbers would fit in each row to, probability-wise, be able to fill in the most things. But then the bonus spaces come in and throw a spanner in the works, because it's a huge temptation to write bigger numbers in earlier spaces quite often, because the bonus spaces work by they are little pentagons, and whatever number you write in there, you will get the number of points that you wrote in, so long as you complete the column. And you're restricted as well that you need different numbers in the same columns. So especially for those earlier bonus spaces, you're encouraged not necessarily to write 18 in there, but you are tempted constantly to write bigger and bigger numbers, because it's easier to fill in a column than it is an entire row, and you'll just get the points that you wrote in there. And so maybe you'll only get individual points for writing in the rows themselves, but if you can stack up those bonus points enough, that can be enough to win you the game. Although if you're lucky enough to do both, then that will certainly win it for you. And I did mention at the end of the playthrough, I showed some of our various score sheets over the years of playing Qwinto, and yeah, it is a game with high variance in scores. It's a dice game, so luck is involved quite a bit as well, but it's lightning fast. It's like a 10-minute game, really, really quick. Generally everybody's playing at the same time, even with more players. That just means the active player is passing to more people as you go along. So yeah, I think it's still among the best roll and writes around. Still maybe put Octodice at the top, but maybe that's just because I really like being in an octopus's garden. But anyway, that is Qwinto. Hopefully, no matter what I think, the playthrough that is in the description, remember, will help you decide whether or not you would be interested in Qwinto yourselves. And thank you for watching this video about Qwinto. Bye everyone.